Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with another video. Today we're going to be doing some Zarus Offlane and we're going to be trying to cook with the attack speed build using flow state where our Aegis reset on takedowns along with bringing the Ashbringer, which is a very strong item at the moment. I'm seeing everyone run it in a lot of different builds, offlane, jungle, you name it. So we're going to see if we can abuse that on Zarus because I did try to play Zarus on his normal build at the beginning of the patch, and it just felt really underwhelming. It kind of feels like Zarus offlane is actually pretty just okay. It's just there's just so much other like stronger offlaners at the moment, and it kind of feels like Zarus being kind of shoved into jungle as a result. But with this more attack speed build variant, I think it helps this offlane a lot because what you really need on Zarus to actually feel like you can do good stuff against enemy offlaners is like sustained damage, which he lacks, and Zarus doesn't really have high burst damage compared to like a lot of the other picks as well. That's why I'm also opting to try out this like Ashbringer build variant. We're gonna be trying to go Earthshaker into Ashbringer. It kind of seems like when I was testing this build out earlier, Zarus was doing a lot of like ability damage, so I kind of want to see if we can improvise that with Earthshaker, plus build some more of that HP that we need to survive. Good dodge by her, but at least but she commit the ability, so it's just gonna shoot through the man faster. Whereas I have Divine Potion, she doesn't, so I can kind of sustain better of the health and the mana. Because Sales Q is a kind of expensive ability if you're not careful with how often you use it. Nice. That was actually a good juke right though, like where she kind of flicked to a right up, because she was like kind of walking past the middle pillar and then she flicked back last second to try to catch me off guard. That's actually a smarter way to get away from like people trying to blink after you immediately, because if you blink in a straight line, people would follow you, but if you kind of blink, they kind of like catch people off guard, kind of like juking them out. Then in the confusion, it created enough distance to where she could get away, but I reacted to that very well still, and I was able to catch her as a result. So she actually like, that was kind of a clean blink by her. I just had to follow up to react to it accordingly. So Earthshaker first, Ashbringer second. That's kind of like when the build start to pop off with those two items. And then we kind of start mixing in like other items that can give us more attack speed or more health. So I'm thinking Rapture might actually be good on this build. I always like my Skysplitter, but in this game, Skysplitter may be not ideal since all of them are kind of, they're not really tanky, I would say, in comparison to like a Steel or like a Grux. But yeah, both the Sarah doesn't seem like she's being like super heavy booster at the moment. And she's going to Augment where she can stun us. But I think a good way to counter that in this matchup is we use our Q, we take reduced damage, and then as soon as she lands on us, we just whip the Q out, stun her, so it ends up not being as good of a trade for her as a result. I want to clear out this wave a little bit, so because if I want to trade into the Zarus, I need to like trim the minions so that I don't get totally whelmed by them. Just level 6, so her all-in damage is going to be scary, so just keep that in mind. Yuri seems like she's on the side of the map, so I kind of have to like chill, or I can't contest heal buff because I may get baited into a gank. See if we can see if she's there or not still. Doesn't seem like it, but I'll still be a little bit careful. Oh, what the? That looked very scuffed right there, as you guys saw. Because I got stunned as soon as I pressed my Qs and then canceling early, but then went on cooldown. Going Skysplitter, so we should probably go Tainted rounds then in that sense. Is she going like the minor augment that increase her healing? She is, so yeah, Tainted rounds or Tainted blade would be very good with this build. So it's gonna be a little bit hard to out-sustain her because she has a little bit more lifesteal than I do at the moment. So we're gonna have to kind of play a little bit patiently. Try to see if we can get a quick trade in. She's swinging to us now. Walk away. Try to see if we can heal based on our stacks. Trying to space her out. She was just in execution range right there. I think she didn't realize she was. It was like very close. So, but I think what she should have like went on me. If she was gonna ult, she should have just went on me melee with it, try to finish me off. I think the thing that was like getting her hung up was the fact that I had minions right behind me, and if she go on me, she might just die to minions alone. Okay, nice. We get Earthshaker online. Ashbringer. We could go Skyspeeder first. If we really want to. I'm still in the process of trying to cook this build variant on Zarus. Cause do I actually need anti-heal? I kinda do. Do I need a third? Maybe not. Cause I kinda want to build a third core item, like to help me do a bit more damage. Because I think Ashbringer and Earthshaker is fine, but it's not like like Skyspeeder would be a perfect way to round that out. But I don't know if I want to commit to Skyspeeder on this build. I'd rather do Rapture maybe. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna have to play around this a little bit more and kind of go from there. I think we just kind of clap her. No, she has no ultimate, and she just use her E to get in. Yeah. I think the one thing that people don't need to like realize on Zarus is like, yeah, the augment that makes her EA stun is powerful, but then you use it to go on someone, you have no way to get out of it. So you don't do it if you're actually taking a really good trade or going for a kill, and she didn't do neither with that. Is what ended up happening right there. She does have Skyspeeder, so it is a pretty big power spike. I just think against my Earthshaker and stuns, I don't think it's enough, because I think the extra health from Earthshaker is gonna help me to not get busted down as easily, while Earthshaker gives me flat 20% more damage on my abilities, and my abilities does hurt a lot still. Honestly, just all in on her again. She just used her QE, so she doesn't have either. So yeah, we're just able to kill her. Cause yeah, like her with Skyspeeder and ultimate is scary, but then she already used her Q and like E, so she had no way to really get out, and I just kind of capitalized on that. I can say for sure though that if I was going my augmentation build variant, I don't think I kill her right there, because I don't think, like, the thing with Zarus is like his burst damage early game, like offlane, just feels very mediocre. I'd much rather like use a Yuri or Countess or Greystone or there's a lot of heroes that just do way more damage early game for the burst damage than Zarus. So I kind of feel like for Zarus to compete with that, he just need to build more sustained damage, and get lo and behold, Ashbringer is OP. So just slap that on him, and you should see some pretty dang good results. So I'm gonna try Rapture, because I do think that Skyspeeder may help me do more damage technically, but I think Rapture is pretty dang close, especially since I'm building with Earthshaker, so I have some HP scaling going on right there. So I think we do that, and then we can start building into like Aegis or Salvation. May not even need anti-heal this game, but maybe I'm gonna eat my words here in a bit. Nice, we got the kill. Yeah, like, I think Earthshaker is honestly like such a good item on Zarus, because it does make my RMB just hit like a shrug. Like letting it do like 20% increased damage is really disgusting, especially early game.
Another step towards divinity.
And then with Ashbringer 2, I reduced the cooldowns of all my abilities so I can spam those hard-hitting abilities even more. It's very nice, I must say. Oh, looks like that August is gonna die very soon. I guess I should have just ran at him. I was expecting the Zarus to show up right there out of the blue. Oh, that's sad, August. Yeah, and by the way, I only can get that kill because they removed that wall right there, so I just kind of dash over, which is cool, but it just makes this, how they say, a lot harder to stay safer when there's a lot more angles people can attack you from. Oh, is Juan gonna go for it? He may try bait the Zarus, since he's only... I'd say it is really not having a good time, huh? Because I finally have people come over, which they didn't need to because I was winning the lane so easily. Not easily, like the Talons was playing fine, it's just I saw snowballing with my Earthshaker and some other kills, and then it was just kind of like GG's for the Zarus. And that's gonna be an early FF already at 11 minutes. Oh jeez, but that's why I'm like actually fine with Nitro, because it was probably the shortest we'll ever see in a Nitro game, but we still at least got 2.5 items in. I mean, if this is like a 10-minute game on like the normal quick play of rank, then I don't think I'm even have Ashbringer built at that point. So I didn't get to kind of show you guys a little bit about the cookery going on with the Earthshaker with Ashbringer. But I do really like those two items first automatically on Zarus, because like the Iceskorn Ashbringer together is like very good, but I think that's more like a jungle first two item kind of pick. You can probably still run Earthshaker Ashbringer as your first two items in the jungle, but I think Iceskorn Ashbringer offline is too greedy. I think going Earthshaker instead to give you more that health and wall and ability haste is better and more safer to do so. So I feel pretty good about how that felt. I'm gonna try to see if we can do a second game right here and see if we can get a little bit better showcase of this build in action. Alright, we're back with a second game right here. This time we're gonna be going against Crunch Offlane. He's going like the augment that allows him to travel further on B. So it's gonna be like a little bit more interesting matchup. Zarus can play the matchup into Zarus pretty well, but I think Crunch is the one that has a more of an edge against Zarus early game, I would say. So we can see how this goes. Trying to go for this Earthshaker Ashbringer build variant against them. And dual lane, we have Mortgage AC and Work support. So my dual lane is cooking. So we'll see how that goes. Because Mortgage has an augment that enhances her basic attacks, I think, or allows her to debuff enemy with her basic attacks. So you can use that as a way to kind of make her a bit better of an ADC. Which would be pretty funny to see how it plays into this game right here. So already gained some nice damage going onto this punch. So far we're doing better on the trading because we're able to land a lot more abilities on him at the moment. So kind of see how I'm keep dropping aggro. He just uses the ability to clear, so we can just go for a quick trade and kind of walk away. Well, don't take a reset now. He's cheating, dude. I guess I'll just kind of chill then and then take my sweet time lactating because he's gonna lose out on some CS as a result. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the secondary augment that we went is Executioner, because I would like Roma a lot on heroes. I think for offlane specifically, like depending on the kind of hero I'm playing, I kind of like to go something that can help me win lane a bit easier. So Zarus had the execution mechanic on B, and well, if I go execution, the secondary minor augment, it allows me to actually finish off people much easier early game, and that's kind of what I feel like I need to do to actually like kill the Crunch a lot easier. For example, I'm just going for like these an Augment that allows me to do more damage to him when he's low. Couple that with my execution mechanic on my B, I can kind of deceptively kill people much earlier than people may realize at first. Nice. We got him like because like right there for example, I was able to finish him off a bit easier because I went to execution, which is like was it 6% damage? I think I'll check once I push in this wave. But the damage bonus is nothing to just scoff at. It's like pretty significant when you can couple with just either damage implications in this game. I really want the cannon, but Punch may try to punish me. I mean, I'm still levels up on him, so he can't really punish me hard. Cause as soon as he does that, he's gonna get take a lot of damage from the minions.
You cannot break me.
Nice, we got level 6. Yeah, 6% more damage, and then your ultimate does, what is it, 100% more against targets, amplified by 6%. Pretty cool stuff.
This will serve its purpose.
So no blink, he's on my timer, so we can use that ultimate as a way to try to go for a kill onto Crunch. Once he gets like 3/4 HP, I think. When he's level 6, it gets a little bit sketchy because I probably will only kill him if he's like closer to like half HP. Give it to like how much damage and knockup he can do onto me. As of course, unless I have a minion wave I trap him in the Coliseum with. The big thing about Zarus Offlane especially is his ultimate can be really powerful in the early game if you have a minion wave that you trap the enemy offlaner in with. So the whole time he's trapped in the Coliseum, he's taking damage from you and the enemy and the minion wave that's attacking him. So that's kind of like how you can kind of get some early kills that catch people off guard because minions early game hurt a lot, and if you can add that to your damage total by when you're going all in, it really helps go finish off kills. Unfortunately, he went mid, and then my fate died as a result. He looks like he's kind of greeting for the wave. I can maybe chase him at tower. I have Blink in 10. I do it. Nice blink. Oh. Okay. I'll die to the Crunch because it went back to mid already. But it's about sending the message to the Gideon. Like, he knows how stupid Gideon is at mid because of, you know, him being one of the safest laners in the game. But I think it's probably worth dying for the kill. If it means about saying that message to him. I think I might have shut down if he was like 2-0 before then. Yeah. For 590 gold, yeah, it's definitely worth to get that takedown from me. Crunch doesn't have his first item yet, so we could probably just kill him, even though he's for like 4 HP. Oh wow, that slow is actually really annoying. Wow. Like, I keep forgetting like they changed how slows work. It used to be like more like gradual, but now it's like you get slow. It feels like you get rooted in place, and that's kind of what felt like when I got hit by his E. Because it's like it gets multiplied when you get like, how do I say it? When your base attack penalty gets amplified by like the slow effects, and it just feels like you're staying on quicksand. Is he doing? He has to be taking camps. And yeah, I think he's looking at Faye already. So I'm trying to tell her, hey, be careful. There's a Crunch somewhere around here that's looking at you. Maybe went back to right side? He probably did, unless they're doing mini prime. Because otherwise he should be back in lane. Okay. I'm not sure where this Crunch is at then. Maybe he took a reset for his augmentation power spike then. Oh no, he's back on left. I guess he's looking for a game to maybe go on Feint twos. So I won't be there for the first Feint twos, but I think getting early gold is gonna allow me to kind of snowball, because especially if you're doing an attack speed build on a hero, it's like a stat. Essentially, you're doing a stat check build. The attack speed build only works if you have the stats and being ahead enough of people to abuse that fact. And so, like me trying to go for like these towers and early gold is gonna help me reach that breakpoint of like, yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of gold now, and then when I actually do gank people, I'm gonna do a lot of damage as a result. Kinda sucks Revenant still to stop me, but I can steal some camps. Maybe a blue buff, because I think I can steal it before the jungler slash crunch back comes back over right side. So yeah, see how they're still on it. Oh, Crunch is just on it by himself. So wait, so they don't even have the jungle there, but Crunch was trying to sneak that in on his own. So he ended up getting the for free to my team. Unfortunate for him. He was just trying to sneak it in, I think, and he almost got away with it, except it's almost 9 minutes and Tooth is up, so there will be definitely people checking that out. Nice, my team's cooking. Oh, they took mini farms, so yeah, that's a Web and Zarus. I'm gonna agree for this cannon, so if they come after me, I can blink away to safety. What's comes to worst. Okay. I had like so much gold. I'm gonna take a reset. That gives me Ashbringer, and then also start allow me to build to my third item, which I think it was Rapture we were building into last time. So let's go for that. 2 items. Yeah, we just kind of cook anyone. 3 levels up on Crunch. I think we just go for the all-in, just straight up. Like if 6 around, we ult him, start doing serious things, and kind of go from there. Missing fire, I mean. Yeah, my damage feeling pretty dang good. So I'm trying to see if we can like split push, go after anyone. I think Crunch is starting to just rotate a little bit too much because he's just falling behind. It's kind of because like in this like Nitro, you can want to rotate, but if you rotate too much, you actually fall behind pretty fast if you're not careful. I'm getting baited because Punch is right there. So I think that was Blink, so something. I almost stopped his back, because then I can probably all in on him if I'm being honest. Like maybe the world where I can maybe kill one of them, maybe both, but like it's just too risky. Especially since it's just I'm working at disadvantage, and speaking of which, I'm gonna help my Faye and maybe get the kill on Sarah since she's already low. Ult the steal early, so it kind of stops the Crunch from going in and helping. He's gonna take the side TP. Trying to see like, yeah, Morgan sees that. We can go in and punish that with her. Uh-oh, he's trying to give away, dude. No. Moon speed? Maybe that helps. It's... Yeah, especially since she, with the increased range, she just gets out much easier as a result. Oh, nice, dodge by her. Like 1 HP. She almost got her. I got blocked by a wall, I think. How we? He blinked after me. I saw I die. We almost got them. I just have a lack of mana to kind of finish off the fight. Like, we are cooking with this build. I think we go definitely Salvation Force. It's either that or Aegis. We want to do a little bit more damage. I think go Aegis, get a little bit more damage, and we can round out with Salvation easily. Again, we have more than enough ability haste with Ashbringer alone, so we can kind of abuse that and build for more wall stats that's outside ability haste, like Salvation and Aegis. I'll wait a little bit to get Rapture. I think I might split push a bit more. Actually, I'm gonna go at this. I'm gonna go at the team fight. I'm pretty strong. I think I can get some kills, and that can extend my lead even more. Crunch no blink. Gideon may have blink still. So I think we focus Zarus. Oh wow, I was never gonna get the stun off. He's like pacifying the round, so well played by him. Yeah, Revenant is pretty insane with all the damage right now you guys are seeing right now. Dang, I was not able to get the stun. He focused me pretty fast. If he hesitated on that, I could stun him and maybe kill him. He's just hitting a lot to his terminus. You see how much he's just still healthy with all the damage he's doing? We have to get like Tainted rounds with Tainted blades. I'm thinking I'm gonna go Tainted rounds because Tainted rounds technically allows me to do more damage as the health decreases, which goes very nicely with my RMB and my augment that executes people. So I'm gonna go that, and then part salvation is what I'll do now instead. I think we actually stash check this plunge, so if he walks in this way, we can fight him. Indeed, prove yourself. And prove yourself you did not. Yeah, this is actually cooking really nicely. And it's very nice too, because since I'm reducing the cooldown so much, I can use my E and Q a lot more than I would otherwise, and that allows me to space and mouse, stun him, etc, etc. And I'm someone back to 4 HP already due to my passive and some lifesteal. Nice. I can't go on inhibitor because Crunch is always spying in. See, I can maybe grab the Gideon. I'm just not sure if he's gonna reset after that or not. He's over the wall, so I can't reach him. Oh wow. Alright. I won't fight a web that's like super broken and super ahead right now. That's just not something I wish not worth taking. But I really want to farm something to get a Tainted bounce on this reset. Dang, I really hate how the recall is like so much faster in this game mode, because otherwise I could stop that and maybe go full kill ult. So I kind of have to yoink some this wave so I can get like my Tainted rounds like I want to. Because I think there's a big power spike if I can finish this off for the next big fight. There we go. So that's full attack speed. I'm now looking at it. So, and without E also gives attack speed. That's pretty cookie right there. So definitely salvation is what we need. Ooh. Oh, he gets out, dude. Oh, he gets passive fire. Oh, nice pull, but Webby got the ultimate off, so he might kill my Quirks. Nice. Faye hit the plan, so he won't be able to get out of that situation. That is pretty massive, because I think he would have lived if he got the plan and we're not able to follow him. So well played. We can maybe go for mid. It depends if Punch is gonna rotate. But we may have to leave, actually. So yeah, Oaktree. I think Punch is rotating towards mid, and then Zarus is somewhere as well. Speaking of which, where is she? Okay. I just want to make sure we ward it up right here. So I'll take the reset. Get salvation. Get some HP online at least. Because we're at 3600, that's a good amount, I would say. So it looks like they warded. They're trying to maybe look at it. We're gonna save our ultimate for Web. He just seems like the bigger threat at the moment. He's half HP. Too bad I didn't get the stun off. Oh, that's everyone right there. I do not want to use my ultimate on Gain since he can just TP out. Again, I'm just looking at breath more than anything. I think that'll be the biggest pick we can go for. Wait, he's by himself. Wait. Yeah. Oh, he ulted me and I... Wait. He took the TP, that's why I got so disoriented. Oh my god. Yeah, that E reset was kind of clutch because people were dying and I was getting some E reset off as a result. So that allows me to just get quickly back onto people. And that's why the attack speed build can work even nicer. Because you need to stay on people obviously so you can kill them. And you usually either need to lock them down or have high movement speed or high mobility. And luckily with the E resets, we can use it as a way to keep going back onto people. She just did E, so unless she can blink away, she should die. Nice. I think it might be full build right here, actually. Not quite, maybe just barely. Let's see how close we are. Yeah, I think we're actually full build. As pretty nice. Oh my mother of God. Almost 400 physical power. I could probably hit it if I buy the potion, but forgot to. So yeah, 400 physical power. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And 4200 HP is pretty nice as well. With all part, we get up to 439, so nice too. Web is going right side. Again, we'll just worry about him. So long as we can just focus him with 4 HP, we should be fine. So I might face check this because he may be looking. Not anymore. I'm kind of getting choked by abilities and whip parts, so gotta stay back a little bit. Going for top dive is probably not ideal. Nice, there's a live right there. Web is getting kind of low. We need to finish him off. That's what I'm trying to do, but he's going all the way back. So not anymore, but we can at least finish this tower. There's a world we can maybe end, but... Alright. He tried to... It looks like he tried to go for the kill me, but I got outside range pretty quickly. Yes, and that's gonna be GG's right there, ladies and gentlemen. I really like how this build feels, I won't lie. Because it's literally just, again, just abusing Ashbringer with just how disgusting that item is on any melee character that can function with some attack speed and has a lot of benefits from their abilities. In this case, Zarus is actually pretty good with attack speed builds because his E only gives him attack speed, and his Q is very nice utility for blocking damage stuns. E is very good at getting on top of people, and of course the B execution is just icing on the cake.
My final challenge.
So I would say like this flow state augments, I was kind of like shocked enough to be just kind of meh, because the augment that a lot of people are talking about on sales at the moment is the one you can just get pure stats every minute. And I think it's increased in like Nitro since the games are shorter, but like it sounds cool on paper to get every minute, so it's like 100 at 10 minutes. 10 physical power at 10 minutes, and then it's like double 20 physical power, 200 health. It's just free stats, right? But I would, I think just it's a little bit bait because the whole point of playing Zarus is to snowball early, and this augmentation doesn't help him snowball early. You almost want to go something else that can actually help him get kills easier early on. In this case, like flow state, and it was kind of slow starts too. But having just like a reset on takedown is very nice if I want to get aggressive for kills and immediately start walking away, or more for the fact that like, do I want a bonus 200 health or and what is it 20 physical power, or do I want to just keep spamming E 5 times back to back after just getting takedowns? I think I know which one I'm leaning a little bit more on, and I think this is just kind of meh. I feel like most of the time you're not even using the range on B. I always prefer 12 range on B, so they always kind of got some interesting arguments. I think they're a bit weaker compared to some of the more OP ones in the meta, but I think Flow State is the kind of augment that plays so well for serious mid to late game. We're seeing the cooldown on it, so you can get aggressive, like I said, with your E, ultimate get a kill, and then being able to reposition or chase another person with your E, it's also so nice. And with this like a task speed build too, where I really want to stay on top of people as much as I can, this is just icing on the cake. So I really like this build on him a lot. Definitely Earthshaker is the way to go on him because Skysplayer Ashbringer is very disgusting combo. But unless like for like Boris and Chimera, they don't really need the damage amplification. They want the Sky Spell instead. But for like people like Zarus, where he does a lot of damage with his abilities, I think Earthshaker is just the better option over Sky Spell. And then you combine Earthshaker and Ashbringer, and then you saw me going Rapture and more attack speed with Tainted rounds. It's just cooking a lot, and I love it. So highly recommend you guys give this build a shot because I do think it plays into his offlane role a bit nicer, being able to have better 1v1 dueling with all the high sustained damage, and of course more attack speed means you can take down towers faster. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If not already, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss a single beat by yours truly better than that. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace.